Hi everybody, this is Chris from C.H.Diegel Photography in the Artisan Shop. Today we're in Smugglers Notch. We've got our snowshoes on and we're going to go check out some of the beaver meadows. So thanks for joining my hike. All right, we're coming up on the waterfall here that's along the road on the Cambridge side. And this is the spot where I like to look for a turn to go over the road and down into the notch there. So usually you just pass this waterfall. Just past the waterfall, there's another big ice cliff here. And this is a good spot to hop over the rail. So we want to keep just going kind of down and across in a kind of diagonal direction. We got a little creek crossing. See the light through the trees here? That's the meadow, so that's where we're going. It's just on the other side of these conifers. Well, how about it? What do you think of this view? Boy, this is just one of my favorite spots in Vermont. I love it down in here. Just absolutely beautiful. This beaver meadow right below Smugglers Notch. So we're on the Cambridge side. So we're looking at Mount Mansfield on this side. Spruce Peak in the Sterling Range over here. You can see right through there, that summit is the Adam's Apple Summit on Mount Mansfield. Just so gorgeous. Just one of the most beautiful spots in Vermont, I think. So just one warning, if you do come out to the meadow or to any of these beaver meadows. So one thing to really be careful of when you're exploring these beaver meadows in the wintertime is the ponds. There are beaver ponds down in here, and I strongly advise you against going out on any of the beaver ponds. Beaver pond ice is not to be considered safe ice. Unfortunately, the water levels just fluctuate too rapidly here. Most of them aren't deep enough for you to drown in, probably, but you'd still be in a pickle, and it could be really hard to get out. That goes for your dogs too. I actually had a buddy who almost lost his dog in a beaver pond because of that thin ice. He fell through the ice and he couldn't get down to their dog. So really scary situation. So the best bet is when you're out in these beaver meadows is just stay off the water altogether. Don't consider it safe ice. I usually just look for little spots. Sometimes it's hard to tell like where the water is and where it's not. So I just kind of stick to the spots where there's a little bit of vegetation sticking through, so I know, I'm on solid ground.